American aviators for this Ryanair flight heading from Stansted down to somewhere in Morocco. Essaouira. I could have looked it up and pronounced it I can't even speak. I could have looked it up and pronounced it properly in this video, but I thought it would be a lot more fun to not do that. So yeah, a bit of a lengthy flight, this one. Flight time is in the region of 3.5 hours, so we better get this underway. It's an early morning departure out of Stansted, so we'll be actually landing in Morocco in the daytime. We're flying on Say Intentions AI, and yeah, let's get this flight underway. Stansted clearance, good morning. BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf information kilo, ready to copy IFR to Essaouira, please.
BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf, Stansted clearance cleared to Essaouira via the Nugbo 1 Romeo departure runway 22, initial climb to 4000, departure on 120.625 squawk 7754.
Cleared to Essaouira via the Nugbo 1 Romeo departure from runway 22, initial climb 4000. Departure on 120.625 and squawking 7754, BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf.
Easy 167, push back and engine start approved, face northwest.
Ryanair 576 Papa, request pushing.
Ryanair 576 Papa, push and start approved, face north.
Stansted ground, BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf, ready for taxi.
So, this is easy 2876, requested to push and start.
BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf, runway 22 taxi via Charlie East, Charlie Sierra.
Runway 22 via Charlie East, Charlie Sierra, BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf. Turn 123.805 for BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf.
Bravo November, taxi to the gate. Ryanair 6 Bravo November.
Stansted Tower, good morning. Ryanair 90 Romeo Golf on frequency, holding short runway 22, ready for departure.
BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf, Stansted Tower, runway 22, hold short 737 on the runway.
Hold short for traffic on runway, Ryanair, not Ryanair, BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf.
120.625, Romax 3 November.
BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf, runway 22 with 260 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22, BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf. Right, takeoff clearance.
Vision 70 Mike India, contact departure on 120.625.
Approaching runway 22.
Continuous.
Ryanair 4978, contact Stansted radar on 120.625.
Contact Stansted radar on 120.625. Thank you. Bye bye.
Postman 22 Charlie, contact departure on 120.625.
120.625. Postman 22 Charlie.
Stansted Tower, Ryanair 85 Kilo Bravo, ILS 22. Stansted, Ryanair 85 Kilo Bravo, ILS 22.
Ryanair 85 Kilo Bravo, Stansted Tower, roger, continue approach. BlueMax 3 Delta November, contact departure on 120.625.
120.625, Romax 3 November.
Vision 70 Mike India, contact departure on 120.625.
Departure 120.625, Vision 70 Mike India.
V1, rotate.
Hey.
Pause to break.
Not quite as effect from the crosswind there. There we go. Back on track.
GAMMAXX 901 Kilo Bravo, holding short of 22, ready to go. GAMMAXX 901 Kilo Bravo, winds 260 at 8, runway 22 cleared for takeoff. takeoff, Channix 901 Kilo Bravo. BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf, contact Stansted radar on 120.625.
Stansted radar on 120.625, BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf. Stansted radar, good morning, BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf on frequency.
BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf, Stansted radar, identified, climb 6000.
Climb 6000, BlueMax 90 Romeo Golf. There we are, we continue our climb away as we head over London, then over the south coast and down through France, Bay of Biscay, over Spain, Mediterranean, and then down across Morocco to our destination.
Press control, Swiss 19, flight level 370. Swiss 19, radar contact.
It has certainly been a long old slog. We're just south of Faro, heading out over the Atlantic, and we'll go down past Casablanca and descend down before too long into our destination, which is called Mogador Airport. I keep wanting to say Mordor Airport when I just glanced at it on my screen, but it's Mogador. I still can't pronounce the place. Essaouira? I don't know. I should look it up how to pronounce it properly. Should have done that before I start this video, but anyway.
Flight level 360.
So, the Moroccan coast, shrouded in cloud. We're just passing Rabat, where I was, for real, just a few weeks ago. And on our way to Essaouira, some other place that I didn't think about going, but ended up going to Rabat. And yeah, that was cloudy when I was there too, so it seems to be cloudy a lot in this part of Morocco. I'd have to say I enjoyed myself in Morocco. I hired a car, which was an interesting experience. Drove from Rabat to Chefchaouen, the Blue City, which was incredible, and managed to get back in one piece, amazingly, because the driving's insane. And then I visited Casablanca, where the driving is really insane. So if you're an adrenaline junkie, I can thoroughly recommend driving around Casablanca. That's my real world travel tip of the day, as we are about to begin our descent into... I need to look this up.
634 with you, climbing 3,800 feet for flight level 330. QNH 1019, Lufthansa 634.
Lufthansa 634, direct FACA status filed, please.
Lufthansa 634 request direct FACA.
Ryanair Papa Mike, ready for descent.
Oh, Essaouira.
Ready for descent.
Ryanair 29.
So apparently the place I'm flying through is pronounced Essaouira, according to Google.
We are ready for descending. 140.
Using same intentions, as you can hear, and I have to say, in sort of less sort of typically flown areas, you do get a lot of repeating on the radio chatter. I've heard this Piper guy several times now. The other thing I'd say about same intentions, you know, for the most part it works well, but one thing I find is you do get, when you're trying to communicate with the ATC and everything, you do get stepped on all the time. You'll say your bit, and then it will do some other communication before the ATC gets back to you. So hopefully they can sort that out. But for the most part, if you want a sort of a non, you know, like an AI option, then this works well, I have to say. And yeah, worth the money, but worth the money, but room for improvement. But in fairness to them, they release, you know, they're updating all the time. Literally every week I come on, I have to download an update. So I haven't downloaded the latest one yet, but yeah, they're always improving, adding new features. So it's yeah, it's well worth it. Yeah, we've got 15 knot headwind, so we haven't got any choice but to come in and circle to land. And there is close proximity to mountains, so it's going to be a bit of a challenging place to land at, actually, with the approach we've got to fly. So, yeah, good job at, say, daytime landing, really, because the nighttime won't be quite interesting. We'll get vectored, we'll work with it. May have to go off-piste a little bit, but... because yeah, we've got to land on runway 34, and there are mountains just behind where we're approaching from. So it's going to make life a little bit eventful. So yeah, coast of Morocco there. So we continue our descent into our destination.
Contact Marrakesh approach on 127.4.
Marrakesh approach on 124.7, 127.4 for Kylie 510. Thank you, have a good evening.
American 251, which runway can we expect?
high mountains up ahead there. I don't want to get too close to those, and they're sort of buried in the cloud as well. So this, if we're not careful, this flight can come to a bit of an abrupt end. A bit of turbulence as well. I did see something that someone was saying that because third-party aircraft sort of model their own turbulence, that having the native simulated turbulence turned up high just exacerbates the effect, and it does seem to be doing that at the moment. Well, I haven't said that it's 22 knots, 23 knot wind, which is gusty. I suppose it could a bit, but might have to look into that, because sometimes this plane does feel like it gets blown about a little bit too easily. Dicey approach, I tell you, really dicey approach. Still at 4,000. It's going to be a very tough approach from this direction. We should have, flown a tight circle to land profile. It's 15 miles out. Kind of need to avoid those. So we're just still over the mountains. And the visibility is naff. Yeah, there's a lot that's not right with this, I think. Essaouira Tower 118.125, Blue Max 90 Romeo Golf. Essaouira Tower, good afternoon, Blue Max 90 Romeo Golf on frequency. Right. Now we need to descend down.
Blue Max 90 Romeo Golf, Essaouira Tower. Say again, please.
Yeah, we are on frequency, Blue Max 90 Romeo Golf.
Romeo Golf, you're on the wrong frequency. Switch to 118.25.
Right, Essaouira Tower, Blue Max 90 Romeo Golf on frequency.
Blue Max 90 Romeo Golf, runway 34, wind 360 at 16, gusting 26. Cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 34, Blue Max 90 Romeo Golf. I can't see diddly shit. This is insane. Yeah, this turbulence. I mean, I don't know. Having said that, the wind is gusting. I really want to see, badly want to see a runway ahead of me here somewhere. Jeez, come on, throw me a frickin' bone. Throw me a frickin' bone here, boys. Somewhere here is a runway. I just can't see it. The visibility is so unbelievably naff. Is that it there? Okay, I think we have a runway in sight. Thank God for that. More by luck, I tell you what, more by luck than anything. More by absolute sheer dumb luck. No pappies, and the wind is insane. This is going to be a very interesting landing. Very interesting.
Approaching runway 34.
Somehow we picked up the runway. I don't know how we've
runway
quite done that.
And report ready for departure. Copy.
There we go.
India Charlie Alpha.
Just look how the wind. Look how the wind is affecting us here. Look at it. I tell you what, if we get anywhere near the runway, this is going to be an absolute miracle. So we're
500.
bit off. Oh my god.
Essaouira Tower, Aerostar, Oscar Mike, India Charlie, Alpha, request high fare to Port of Southampton.
400.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
300.
Runway 16, initial climb to flight level 080, departure on 1190.8.
200.
Oh, this is nuts.
4547.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Wow. I tell you what, that's actually a reasonable landing. I know when we pull that off. Replay is going to be interesting. I mean, look at the conditions. Look at that windsock.
Runway 16 left end and a report ready for departure. Copy.
There we are. Oh.
India Charlie Alpha.
Turn off set intentions because Stan's actually just there. Wow. So, what an arrival. Not sure where was. Oh, love it. A little welcome jingle. I haven't heard that on a Ryanair flight in years, you know. They still use that on any of them? I remember they used to. I don't know why it's got so stuttery though. I don't know because it's the length of time I've been flying for some kind of memory leak or something. It does seem that when I move about, I don't know if you'll see on the video, but for me, normally I fly in places like this super smooth. It seems very stuttery. And we have obviously nearly been flying 4 hours. Anyway, we'll just dump it here and shut everything down, do the replay. So yeah, wow. What a flight. Well, the approach was ridiculous over the mountains like that, I have to say. And look at the way I was being chucked around on short final here. Turbulence. I might leave it actually, so I quite like it. And in the end, it was actually gusty and windy, so this is probably a fair reflection. It was what, gusting 27, so yes, it's probably actually very realistic. But boy, did we somehow nail this landing. Still can't believe it, to be honest. Does that in the draw distance for PMDG, but yeah, pretty reasonable landing. See what Atlanta says. So yeah, as you can see, a pretty long sector down in from London down into London Stansted down into Syria, and with a landing rate of 224. I tell you what, we will take that all day long for those conditions. I think that was an absolutely excellent landing. As I said, the approach, the way it's closer to the terrain, that yeah. That was a bit messed up, but we redeemed ourselves with a landing. I think that was excellent. But once again, thank you very much for watching, and farewell for now.